Well, hey y'all, it's Amanda with Tap Mom and the Bake Brigade. Well, take 3, I guess. Because first, I said stuff I didn't want to be in a video, and then the camera was wonky, and I went to adjust it and stopped the video inadvertently. Issues. So many issues today at 3 something in the morning. Anyway, y'all don't want to hear that, do you? I don't know. Maybe you do. That I threw my crochet on the floor. Anyway, this is just a small update on my latest winging it project, whatever you want to call it. I don't know. I guess I sort of showed y'all my little granny squares in my last video. I don't know if anyone paid attention because I probably just, I don't know. The heat is going to my head here. It's hot here in Louisiana. In case y'all hadn't been paying attention, we got triple-digit heat index, and I live in a mobile home, so it's hot. It's rough on a big girl, let me say. Tank top wearing, short wearing, ice water guzzling. It's hot. Anyway, so I'm working with this here cotton, and I'm trying to make a purse or bag. I don't know. We're just doing it. Anyway, I'm doing okay though. I watched some videos. I couldn't find one that I liked how they were talking. One, I liked the bag that she was making, but her tutorial, she didn't talk in the tutorial. She only had the instructions up on the screen, and her instructions were basically a written pattern that I couldn't understand because she wasn't speaking in the video. She wasn't speaking in the tutorial. And I'm like, really? I could not get help by looking at a pattern if that's what I was going to do. But I looked at the tutorial because that's the kind of thing that helps me, but not hers. Don't ask me the channel name, I don't remember because I hit next. Yeah, not saved to video help. Next. Anyway, that's how come we're not following a tutorial with our cotton bag and granny squares. We're figuring it out ourselves. And I don't remember whose video I watched to learn how to join squares. I don't remember, but I figured that out too. But so we put a border around each square using our 5mm hook. We did 2 rows of single crochet, and then I held them, folded them like this, and then I took my 4mm hook because it's skinnier, and I felt like it would get through all 4 loops, you know, of my crochet, and I thought that would be the easiest one to go through all 4 to join them, and it was the easiest one. And so I just single crocheted that together and this together and got these together like this, and then I did this, and somehow it worked. So this will be the inside of the purse with the seam, and then the outside didn't turn out too bad. I don't think that looks too bad for my first time. Of course it's not perfect because it's my first time doing it, duh, but not too bad. Eventually I'll make a blanket with granny squares because that's the ultimate goal there, right? I've already started making granny squares with scrap yarn because, well, it's scrap yarn and you don't want to waste it, so you make something with it. So anyway, so I got this is one panel. I'm gonna add to this to make it more so that I can complete the bag, but I'm working on to get this one as big as this one first, and then I'll put them together and just kind of eyeball it and see where I want to go from there. But I want to get them to where they're close to the same size first, And then I'll figure out what I'm doing next, because I don't know. I'm just figuring it out as I go. Maybe inspiration will strike and I will instantly know what I'm doing. But I have a good start, I think. I think so. I think I have a good start. I think it will be cute. I don't know. I think so. I hope so. It'll be my first purse. I do somewhere in my room, packed away in a box somewhere, have some purse latches that I bought last year, the year before. I don't know, when I started all this. And I thought I was going to make some purses. I knew eventually I'd make a purse, but I didn't know. I don't know if I saw this coming, but anyway, I knew I'd need some purse latches, and but I got some chains. You know, I got a chain strap. If I wanted to give it a chain strap, I got one. I got a couple of those in a box in my room somewhere, and I got some little of those little latches that you put on the front of purses, you know, that fit, you know, you got your little two-piece buckle thing that the one part goes into the buckle, and that you, yeah. So I have that. So I have everything to make a purse already. I just got to figure out how to put this one together. But I'm not giving up. I'm just a little sleep deprived at the moment, but I'm about to fix that. I'm going to, you know, upload these videos and take my medication and grab some dog biscuits so that the bed brigade will follow me to bed. And then we will climb in bed and go to bed. And wake up about noon tomorrow and do it all over again. I've been having a good time watching Armchair Chef Lori. Have y'all seen her? If y'all hadn't seen her, y'all need to check her out. I'll try to remember to link her in the description. But Armchair Chef, she is way cool. She is too cool for school, y'all. She tries all this different popcorn, because I guess it's National Popcorn Month. But she really loves popcorn. Her and my youngest son ought to get together and have a popcorn eating contest or something, because he really loves popcorn too. But she gets all kinds of different popcorn and different flavors, and then she tries them and tells you how they taste, if they're worth buying. And apparently I missed the video where she tried some spicy popcorn already. I'll have to go back and find that one, because she was talking about, I was like, she bought some Cajun popcorn, but it wasn't spicy. It was like one was a beignet popcorn, and one was a king cake popcorn, and one was something pecan popcorn. And I was like, really? All sweet? All sweet. Nothing spicy. They should have been like a crawfish popcorn. Now that, or a crawfish etouffee, or, you know, or muffaletta popcorn, or something, you know, that really, you know, gives you that Cajun flavor, you know, but all the sweet stuff and none of the hot, you know, or spicy. Not necessarily hot, but spicy, you know, flavorful, because you don't really get Louisiana in just sweet food. You know, king cake is delicious. Sure, you get the sweet icing, you get the cream cheese, you know, king cake is delicious. It's wonderful. And beignets I'm sure I've never really had beignets, because I'm from Northwest Louisiana, but I hear they're wonderful. I've had king cake, but you know, I've had jambalaya, and I've had crawfish etouffee, and gumbo, of course. But you know, muffalettas, not my cup of tea, because they put this relish stuff on there. It's really not for me. But you know, but There's so many other flavors they could have put in that popcorn besides what they did. I mean, so many other flavors she was missing out on, you know. But who knows? There's a seasoning that we have here called Tony Chachere's. It's got like a cayenne pepper and which is a red pepper. Man, if you really want some spice, but you don't want it to be hot, throw you some Tony Chachere's in there, man. You and use it with moderation though, because you put too much Tony Chachere's in there, it gets really salty. It's a lot of salt in it, but it's got the right amount of cayenne in it, and it can really set, especially on fish. Ooh, it's good on some fish. I like to, when I used to make catfish, get some yellow cornmeal and take Tony Chachere's with some garlic powder and onion powder, and just season it until I get the cornmeal to smell just right. I just keep adding this and this and this until it smelled right to me. And I don't measure. Measuring's for wimps. Measuring? Who does that? Nah, we don't measure. Nah, you just put it in there till it smells right. The nose knows. But I tell you, the closest I've ever come to tasting catfish that I make it is this flying something. This restaurant this place that Johnny wanted to go to for his birthday, that has seafood and cheeseburgers. Now their fried catfish is the closest I've ever tasted to mine since I quit cooking mine, because it's a lot of standing and frying, but I like mine. I make mine where it's like crunchy on the outside, but then when you go to bite into it, it's nice and fluffy and soft on the inside. It's wonderful, yeah. And you got that little bit of hint of spice, a little bit of spicy, but just full of flavor and not bland at all. Bland food has no place in my home. We can't have bland food here. No. Now, I don't do a lot of salting of my food anymore because of my blood pressure, but I still use Mrs. Dash instead. So I don't use as much Tony Chachere's anymore because it has a lot of salt in it. But we do use a lot of Mrs. Dash because it has all the rest of the good stuff in it without as much salt. So Mrs. Dash is wonderful. I buy a lot of that because it has everything in it that I need to make things very flavorful without being bland. I will not eat bland food. I will throw it in the garbage. Don't even put it in my path. If I can't season it up, I won't eat it. But and I will not feed it to my family. Anyway, the only people that eat bland food around here are the dogs. They don't care. We don't feed them anything spicy because that messes with their stomach. But I was hoping that Lori would try something spicy, but apparently she's already tried the Taki flavored popcorn. And if you know anything about those chips, those things are hot. Johnny likes Taki chips. They're like the flaming hot Cheetos that he loves so much. Those Taki chips, they're hot. I can just smell those things and it makes me want to sneeze. They're so spicy. Oh goodness. And if you ever get crawfish, and if it doesn't make your eyes water when you bite into it, then it's not a real crawfish. You have to get you a big tall glass of ice water if you get a thing of crawfish. If you get real crawfish that's been done right, you're gonna sweat. You're gonna need it to be hot and spicy. That's the one when you know you have it done right. You got to get the little red potatoes in there and the little corn on the cob. Yes, get you a lemon wedge, squeeze all over it. That's right. Good stuff. Anyway, well, I just wanted to sit and chat with y'all for a little bit. Try to lighten my mood a little bit by talking, at y'all. Y'all be listening to this later, or maybe you're listening to me while you're crocheting, because that's what I do with other people's videos. Melanie Titus. I love her. She's doing so beautiful work with that knitting. Oh my goodness, when she pulled out that basket weave looking baby blanket she's making, I was like, oh my goodness, that was beautiful. I was like, oh my gosh. And she just started knitting, and she's making this basket weave looking pattern. Ooh, so beautiful. So impressive. I never even made anything close to that when I was loom knitting. I never challenged myself like that when I was loom knitting. Man, that's beautiful. And then the blanket she's making with the cloud cakes. Oh, gorgeous. Melanie, you're so talented. So talented. Such a beautiful soul. Oh, so beautiful. And Michelle, who crochets in Kansas, you're doing wonderful. You're a beautiful soul. And your channel is just soaring. Can we get a shout out? Can we? Y'all please go subscribe to these other channels. They're wonderful. If I get bored real easily. It's my perception of being bored. It's not that that anybody's boring. It's me. I just I just kind of no, done. Click off. But no, Michelle in Kansas doesn't bore me. Melanie Titus does not bore me, and Armchair Chef does not bore me. She just tickles me. Her and her little two chihuahuas. I love that. Me and my big dogs over there looking at me like, why ain't we in bed yet? It'd be all right. It'd be all right. And my Mel with her Sense and Stitches, I miss her. Her smiling, beautiful face and laugh. And Cindy with Pups and Crochet, she knows I love her. She's probably in bed by now, at least. She probably got her little pups and went to bed, at least by now. Anyway, I've had my therapy now. I can go to bed. Y'all didn't know y'all was my therapist, right? That's the glare from the TV, because I didn't want to turn a lamp on, so I'd make sure the TV was flashing. Yeah. Late night, wee hours of the morning. Hey, Theo. Yeah, he's coming over here because he knows. He knows. Everything's blurry to me right now. So, anyway, I'm gonna upload these videos, and then I'm gonna go to bed. But y'all get to look at them when y'all wake up. Hope y'all have a wonderful morning, wonderful day, and I will see y'all soon. Please remember to adopt your lovely pets. Do not buy them from the pet store. The pet store gets them from bad places and gets sick animals, and then you spend hundreds of dollars on an animal that might still not make it, when you could have went to a rescue with a pre-vetted animal that's spent months in rehab and being trained, and they've already went through the painstaking process of making sure this animal's healthy and ready to go for you, and you don't have to do anything but pay the adoption fee and take that animal home and start readily enjoying them. I think that's the best deal you could ask for when you go to pick your next family member, is go to adopt them from a rescue or an animal shelter. And if you want a specific breed, just Google. If you want a Frenchie Bulldog, Google Frenchie Bulldog Rescue. If you want a Chihuahua Rescue. I promise you there are plenty of Chihuahua Rescues. They're very popular, even though they're mean little stinkers. Which has been our experience. You just see Axel. That was Axel getting up here next to me. But yeah, Chihuahuas are mean to big dogs. So we won't be getting more Chihuahuas. But we might get us a German Shepherd or another Black Lab or another Pit Bull. Now then we will get another big dog one of these days. I don't know. Our budget's fixing to get real tight real soon. Yep. No more yarn buying for Mom for a while. Yep. Maybe some yarn swaps, but no yarn buying. The budget is closed. No yarn buying at all. Nope. I don't know if you'll see any yarn hauls for July. I can't promise. I don't know what July brings. Probably no yarn hauls. Probably a yarn swap that I already have in the works. But any buys? Not unless Hobby Lobby has any of that clearance left. I plan on checking that out next Friday. See if they have any of that left. Maybe I can afford $20 maybe. But I need a haircut. Johnny needs a haircut. So that's probably next too. So who knows? But we got to still be able to eat right after I pay all the bills. So there's that. But I love y'all. God bless you. I hope y'all have a wonderful the rest of your week. I hope your weekend is great if I don't see you again. If you're having a birthday Saturday, you know who you are. I'll see you then. Love y'all. God bless you. Bye.